Good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning, and I just wanted to pop in with hopefully what is a short video. I don't know. I just want to go over a few things. This has been such an exciting week this week for us, for our little team. Obviously, I've already congratulated Darlene for going diamond, and we just have so many new coaches on the team, which is so fun. It's so fun to see this team growing, and the more people we're helping, and we're changing our own lives as well. So this is pretty cool. But today I just wanted to go over excuse me, a few things that are important for your business, and I think they're really important to sort of figure out right from the beginning. So I thought I would do this short video for everyone, but especially for all the new coaches. I know you're all like so keen, which is so awesome, and you're watching all different sorts of videos, and there's so much information that sometimes things get a little overwhelming. So I remember when I started, that's how I felt. I was just like almost sinking in all this information, and I just couldn't learn fast enough. I couldn't get it all in fast enough. And I think if I was going to go back, I would sort of slow it down a little bit and figure out, sort of the vital behaviors first. And that's something that we go through steps is, there's 3 vital behaviors within this business. And what that means is there's 3 steps that all coaches in the history of coaches have taken that have worked. We don't need to reinvent the wheel in this business. Already really specific things that work and work really well and have worked really well for all the top coaches and all the coaches down the line. You don't have to figure that stuff out. You just kind of have to do them, and you have to do them daily. The biggest thing within this business is just staying consistent with these vital behaviors, or basically daily to-do list is all it is. And if you stay consistent with these things, you're going to be successful. And I can attest to that. Some of them I thought were kind of like, oh, do I really have to do this, when I first started? But it has been proven to me over the past year. And today's my year anniversary. I've been a Beachbody coach for 1 year. So that's pretty cool. But all of these things have been for real. If I've done these things daily, that's when my business has soared. That's when my business has really been successful. When I've stopped some of them, I've had to backtrack. And I will say, when you backtrack, it takes a little bit to get going again. So I just kind of wanted to go over these 3 things. And the first thing is, our first vital behavior is called invite, invite, invite. And what that means is making connections with people. I like to think of things in the power of 3s. It seems like everything done in 3s can push your business forward. So these are some of the daily steps that you can do with your business that are going to move you forward, and they're going to keep you accountable. If you have these in your mind that you have to do them every day, you will be kept accountable, and they will in turn give you success. And sort of, I have a few different ones that sort of go under the invite, invite, invite. The first one is, you want to always be adding 3 new people to your network every day. And that sounds really kind of, I don't know how it sounds, but all that means is adding 3 new people to your life every day. And that doesn't mean complete strangers. It just means, people that you talk to at the grocery store, people that you talk to at the dentist office. It also doesn't mean you're talking about Beachbody at all. All it means is you've said, hi, how are you? I like your shirt. I like your shoes. Oh my goodness, these apples look good. Like, it's just creating relationships with people. It's not about trying to sell them a challenge pack. All it is creating new relationships with people. You want to add 3 new people to your life a day. So 3 new people to your Facebook page a day. You're, again, it's not that you're talking about the business. So sort of get that out of your head. It's just about relationships with people. And you just want to make sure that you're doing that every day consistently. You want to start 3 minutes a day. Reaching out on Facebook, I find, is the easiest. So something that I often do is, there might be a picture that comes up in my news feed from a friend, and I will genuinely look at it and think, oh my gosh, I cannot believe her kids are so big, or wow, that looks like an awesome trip to Italy, or whatever. So you want to comment on that. You want to start engaging with your people. And if you're on Facebook, that's great. If it's just out in the real world, that's great too. You just want to be engaging with 3 new people, starting 3 new conversations a day. I can't tell you how much that brightens up women and say, oh my, I just had to tell you, this picture of you, you look beautiful, you really do, or you haven't changed since high school, and I try and make sure there are people that I'm not in contact, obviously, I'm not in contact with new people. It's natural, their life and my life, and we'll reconnect. And eventually down the line, it may be someone that's interested in chatting with you about their health and fitness. It maybe won't, but it may be. And it usually does, actually. It's funny how quickly they will ask you about what you've been doing, especially if you've been posting on your Facebook page or your Facebook like page. The next thing is you want to invite 3 people. You want to invite 3 people to a challenge group. That's the scariest, for sure. So you don't have to think that that's what you have to do. Invite 3 people to like your new Facebook page, and actually invite them, not just a public post on your wall, which is great. I think those are awesome, and I do those too. But at some point, you want to message someone and say, I know you're really into health and fitness. I just wanted you to see my new page, because they maybe haven't. Something about Facebook that I learned the hard way, and I want this to be easy for you guys, is everything that you post on Facebook, not everyone sees. Very small percentage of people see it. So don't worry. If you message someone and say, hey, I just wanted to let you know I have this new this new fitness page. I would love you to like it and share it with your friends if you know anyone that might like health and fitness tips every day, and give them the link. Invite them to your free challenge group. So message them and tell them, hey, I'm having this free Eat Clean group. You and I have chatted about that at the grocery store when we were looking at apples. Just wondered if you wanted to join. I'd love to have you. And if you have any friends, ask them. Your ab challenge, anything, join your free support group. So 3 times a day, you want to, or 3 people a day, you want to be sure you're inviting 3 people a day to one of your groups, one of your challenges. The coaching opportunity. Don't be scared of sharing that. And I was scared for so long. I was so nervous about sounding slimy and I wish I had people that I didn't invite, and they've actually gone, and they're maybe with someone else or whatever, and that's fine. But it's slimy thing. This is the coolest ever. In 1 year, it has already completely changed mine and my family's life. And I'm not kidding. That's how fast my life has changed. Why wouldn't I want to change that? I'm as healthy as ever. My confidence is bigger and better than it ever has been. I believe it or not, I don't know how well any of you know me, but a year ago, I was not confident. I was probably one of the most insecure people that you would ever know. And a lot of people wouldn't know that about me just talking to me at work, but I really was a real introvert, and doing something like this was definitely not something on my radar. My confidence has completely turned around. Monetarily, our life is forever changed already, and we haven't even got to anywhere close to where my goals are. this opportunity is so cool. Why not share it with people? And if they say no, who cares? That doesn't matter. In my experience, people that have said no to me over and over and over again are now on this team, or they're coming up to being on this team. So don't feel weird about it. It's not weird. Just share it. You're not trying to sell a thing. We're never trying to sell anything. Just share our experience, and people will love that. Imagine a couple months ago if I had come to you and said, "Hey, what do you think about this coaching thing?" Would you have hated me? Would you have defriended me? No, you would maybe say, "No, it's not for me right now," but that's it. That's no big deal. This opportunity truly is a gift. So make sure that you're inviting 3 people a day to something. Just make that your goal. Adding people to your network, don't stop at 3. Make sure you do 3. So adding a new friend to your Facebook page, adding a new friend to your like page, or just adding a new friend to your life. Make sure you're doing 3. The more people you have, the more this is going to help grow your business in the end. Make sure you're following up with people. So as soon as you've invited someone, make sure you follow up. People they're busy. They see the message and then they don't do anything with it. Make sure you're following up with them. I go back in my Facebook history a couple times a week in my messages, and I just go back and say, hey, Shelly, I just wanted to touch base with you. We chatted about that challenge group. I know you're busy, but wondered if you wanted to join. It's starting on Monday. It's going to be fun. So something like that. So use your Facebook history. I also have a handy little notebook, and I do have all names written down in there. All names written down. And I cross them off, highlight them. I know where I stand in our conversations. So those are just some tips that you can use for that first vital behavior, which is invite, invite, invite. Think about everything in 3s, and that's what I've done. Making sure I've done 3 of those things daily has kept me on track. The next thing, and this I think is obvious, is be proof the product works. So you want to make sure that you're drinking your Shakeology every day and sharing that with people. Posting a picture or walking around with your Shakeology cup. Share it. Make sure people know how awesome you feel drinking it. Make sure you're working out every day. If you have a Facebook page, put those pictures up. Show it. I've already seen some of you doing that already, and it's awesome because that's what people want to see. They don't want to see that generic lady with the perfect abs that you post. Those pictures are fine to post as well, but make sure you're posting pictures of you, that you're actually doing this and you're actually getting the results from these programs. And then the last thing, which for sure is the thing that I shook my head at and laughed at, but now know is the most important thing. And talking with a lot of you this week, I think it really, really is important for all of you to understand what this last vital behavior is. And it's called personal development. I didn't think I had time for personal development as a coach. I quickly found out that personal development is the thing that keeps you going through the ups and downs, through the frustrating times, through the good times, but it keeps you very motivated and very positive. And what personal development is reading or watching or listening. Find something, some books. The first book, Every Compound Effect, because it really tells you how things compound on each other to make you successful. This is not going to happen in 1 week. If you think this is a get quick rich or get big fast thing, it is not. It is not at all. If that's what you think it is and that's what you're hoping is, you're going to be sadly mistaken, because this does take time helping people, and that takes time because you have to build relationships with them first, and then things start happening. Then things start compounding to change your life and change these people's lives. So I really would encourage anyone to read The Compound Effect, and I think we might have a little monthly challenge. Our next monthly challenge might be about that. So personal development has changed, seriously, completely changed my life. I do it daily for the minimum of 10 minutes every day. And usually I'm not a reader, so I really am not someone that likes to read. So I have chosen to do audiobooks, and I've chosen to do YouTube videos. Anything like that that you're doing is personal development. A lot of you at first right now will be using personal development in the ways of learning about the business, which is fine, but try and get something motivating in there as well. So even if you could get a couple pages of a really good motivational book, and we have lists of different books. There's Go for No, Go Pro, The Compound Effect, there's Girl Boss. There's so many of them, and I'll post a couple different choices today, but I can't tell you how important they are. As I said earlier, I've had some not so great happy moments in my life, and they really have sort of affected how I looked at things and affected how I dealt with situations, and I really felt like I would fail. And I mean, I had some real confidence issues, and I know, talking with some of you, I think you're very similar to me. And this is what has changed it, honestly. And I think I can say, and this might sound harsh, but if you're not going to take the time to do personal development, you maybe shouldn't do this, because this really does make or break you as a coach. And I've seen it now happen over this year, that people that are doing their personal development consistently stay motivated even through some of the tougher, more frustrating times, but they stay on top of their game. It really does make a difference. When you're feeling positive and motivated, it just kind of radiates out of you. And then everyone else, it's almost contagious. So all these people that you're wanting to join you are going to want to, because you have this mindset that is so powerful. They want to join you. And I know all of this sounds so corny, because I remember sitting here listening to videos like this thinking, this girl is crazy. But honestly, it is so true. I can't tell you enough. Maybe some of the girls will post underneath here and say that it's true. It's so important. A short time of your day it will make a difference in this business. It'll make or break this business for you. Okay, so I've gone way too long now. You probably won't even get to the end of this video, but think of things in the power of threes. Do those vital behaviors every single day, and it's a sure win. You are going to be successful if you invite. Just make relationships. Get to know people. Don't be afraid to share this opportunity, which means sharing your challenge group, sharing how awesome these products are, sharing this cool coaching opportunity. Invite people to join you. Be the proof that our Beachbody products worked. I know you love these products as much as I do, so share that with people. And your personal development. Don't forget. I almost should say that first. That's important before anything else. I honestly, trust me on that one. And look forward to, hopefully tomorrow I'll post our new monthly challenge, which I think is going to have something to do with personal development this month. So on that note, I do have to congratulate Leanne for winning our challenge from April. You'll be getting a little prize in the mail, Leanne. You went out of your comfort zone, and I know you really did, because you and I have talked a lot, and I know to rack up all those points to win this challenge from last month was a big deal for you. I'm so proud of you, and you'll get something fun in the mail soon. So have a great Sunday, guys, or whenever you're watching this video, and we'll talk soon.